So, ladies and gentlemen, you are most welcome once again to Table Talks. So, in today's video, we are going to learn how we can adjust the column width and the row height in a spreadsheet. To do that, we have to follow these steps. So, adjusting the column width, first of all, we need to select the column that you want to adjust. So, in this case, I said the columns are represented with alphabetical letters. Like I have column A, I have column B, I have column C, I have column D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, and so on. All these are the columns. Whenever you tap on top of the letter that represents the column, then the column will be selected. So now, whenever you tap here, like for example, I select column D, you realize there's that line which divides column D and column E. So when you tap on it, you see a plus. You see a plus in between D and E. There's that compass direction that shows the arrows to the right, left, top, and bottom. So you come and click on it, and then from there you can drag. You can drag towards the left, towards the right, to increase the size, the width of your column. You can also drag inward. You can also drag inward. You can also drag inwards, to like reduce the width, like drag in and out. So whenever you just tap and click on top of that line which divides this column D and column E. This is column D, this is column E. So you click on in the middle of that line. Make sure that the line where you click should be in between D and E, not in the cell. You have to tap here, then even you will see directly the width in centimeters and also in pixels. So then you can drag outward, and then from there you can adjust to the width that you want. So likewise, if you want to adjust on the height of the row, you said the rows are represented with numbers like row 1, row 2, row 3. So whenever, if I want to adjust, if I want to increase the height of this row 2 and 3, so I have to come and adjust. I have to come and tap on that line which divides row 1 and row 3, and then from there it will be easier for me to highlight or to increase the height of that row. So as you can see, this row the height of this has been increased. Even the width of this column has been increased. So normally this is how we can adjust both columns and rows in Microsoft Excel. The primary reason as to why we adjust the width and the height of columns and rows is that we want to make sure that the data values we enter can fit. For example, if you have a word and you have a cell that cannot fit there, like when you see like this word, scheduled number of payment, this is something which cannot just fit in a small cell. So you have to adjust to make sure that all your words, if there are 2 or 3 words, can fit in that cell. And however, maybe sometimes you can use what we call merge and center to combine more than 2 cells and make them as 1 cell. But that one normally, for example, when you have a lot of data in a table form, you are not advised to use that. This one is only used when you want to write a heading. Like you see, when I say loan monetization schedule, as you can see, I have like row C, D, column C, column D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. So if you have to see, this heading has covered all these columns. This heading has covered all these columns. And why do you think so? Because I used this tool called Emergence Center. But when I do like that, now you can see I don't have that again. So, but I can go back, just use it, undo, to take back your work as before. So, but we use this tool for merge and center to merge this one, combine and center the contents of selected cell in a new large cell. Like it will pick like the cells you have highlighted, even if there are 50 cells, it will pick all those cells, combine them. After combining them, and then it will feed them to be one cell, and then the data can be put in that cell. So that's how we can use like the merge center, and at the same time we have seen how to adjust the columns and the rows by increasing the width of columns and also increasing the height of the rows. And this is something very important that you have to know whenever you're using Microsoft Excel. In the next video, we shall try to run more tools of Excel so that you can get familiar with this software. Otherwise, thank you guys. Thank you for watching. Continue to subscribe and share our videos so that many people can get this skill. Thank you. We love you. See you in the next video.